Necessity, they say, is the mother of invention. But no invention can be deemed successful without having gone through the entire process of innovation. Come with me on this incredible journey about incredible individuals who have gone through this process and now are face to face with what can be possibly the biggest day of their lives yet. And welcome to iFair. In a short while from now, you'll be going into that room where you'll be one-on-one with potential investors. You know, it's like a hot seat. So what are your feelings towards this?
I feel very excited and confident that I'm going to be sharing what I have been working on, in collaboration with the Skilled Innovation Center and iFair for the past 7 months.
So how do you feel going into that room?
Definitely, it has to be excitement. I'm hopeful that everybody in there is going to be as excited as I am. I'm so grateful for iFair because I can imagine that if not for this program put together, I may not have been able to come up with that which I had imagined, some 2, 3 years back. And here is iFair really helping me to develop myself as an entrepreneur, more importantly, and as somebody who is able to innovate in in my industry.
So you're about going into that room now. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I'm grateful. Bye.
My name is Iroluwa Bolajoko, and I am the CEO and Marketing Director of Oki Accessories. We sell our products to customers and fashion distributors at an average of $90. We are also hoping that we'll be able to secure our first 20 sponsor clients from this very audience.
Widen to widen beyond that niche market. So how are you planning to ensure your designs are accepted by the public? Because that's the
How did it go in there?
It was, well, to my opinion, it was fantastic. And, I'm really happy about some of the feedback that I got.
Where do you see your products in the foreseeable future?
In Nigeria, yes, and definitely over the shores and, beyond the shores of Nigeria. And also hitting the headlines.
Certainly.
Thank you so much, iFair. I mean, I literally wouldn't have been able to do this without you. I'm so grateful for everybody who has come together to make this a reality, and I'm really grateful for my ability to be able to produce that which I had dreamed of as far back as 2, 3 years ago. Thank you so much, iFair.
My name is Udoka Gabriel Onyebolise. iFair has really been amazing. We started this journey last year in December and it's really been awesome. It's been intense. I've learned a lot meeting with fellow participants and mentors. All I can say is that it's just really been amazing so far.
In a short while, you're going into the lion's den, to pitch your ideas to potential investors. How do you feel about that? Are you excited? Are you nervous?
It comes with a whole lot of excitement for me and a whole lot of energy.
Tell us a bit about how the iFair journey has been so far.
Okay, iFair has been amazing, meeting the participants, meeting the mentors, the drilling, the training. The training has been golden, for real. It exposed me to a lot of learning about entrepreneurship and leadership, self-leadership per se. And having to build a prototype from scratch was really the height for me. So it's been an amazing experience.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, my friend Udoka right here is about going into the hot seat. I wish you the very best of luck, my friend. Good luck.
Baseline is a medical device that helps healthcare workers weigh wheelchair users without having to move them from their wheelchair.
So how did it go in there?
It was good. I think it was good.
Where do you see your products in the next couple of years coming?
In the next couple of years coming, I see my product having to solve the problem it was designed for. Having this product in the hands of customers in the next couple of years, that's what would really bring more joy and fulfillment. Thank you so much, iFair. It's been an amazing journey and I don't take this opportunity for granted. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the time, the commitment, the effort. iFair was absolutely excellent. iFair was absolutely educating for me.
My name is Samuel Lafajo, a fellow innovator at the iFair program. It's been an exciting journey so far. I worked on a prototype called Farm Ideas that uses a 360-degree camera to monitor farmlands, which is meant to address frequent clashes between herders and farmers.
Tell us, how relevant do you think or feel that your product or your prototype can be to the Nigerian society?
Okay, the product will help to solve a lot of clashes between farmers and herders, which is a key political discourse in the current Nigerian political sector. This conflict has given rise to key issues such as inflation, as farmers withdraw from farming activities due to constant loss of lives, as well as their investment as a result of illegal grazing by cattle and herdsmen.
Very soon, you'll be going into that room where you'll be face to face with potential investors. It's like the lion's den, so to speak. How do you feel about that? Are you confident? Are you excited? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm both excited and confident about it.
All right, that was Samuel about to go into the lion's den where he's going to pitch his ideas to potential investors. We're still locked into iPair. How did it go in there?
Yeah, it was actually exciting. I was impressed with the quality of questions the investors asked, and I saw the enthusiasm on their face to learn more about the product.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think that investors were impressed with your product?
Yeah, very confident. I could rate them an 8. Yes, 8 over 10.
Where do you think Farm Ideas is going to be in the coming years in the Nigerian market?
Okay, so with the target we've set for Farm Ideas, we expect to see Farm Ideas taking storm in the security circle, also to help with clashes between herders and farmers to resolve such conflicts. I just want to say a big thank you to iFair for the opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for participants like me, and I do not take it for granted.
All right, that was Samuel who did an amazing job in there and right now is out, getting ready to thrive with his product. We wish him the very best. And it's still iFair.
My product is called Transmode. It stands for Transfer and Monitoring Device. It's actually an acronym. Basically what it does is it's an automatic changeover and it protects your building or your equipment from high and low voltages.
Right now or in a few minutes from now, you'll be going into that room where you'll be pitching your ideas to potential investors. How do you feel about that?
Well, first of all, I feel happy that we have such opportunity. Secondly, to be frank with you, I feel scared. But when you consider that it's something we have to do, we just have to do it.
How do you feel it can impact the Nigerian society in the long run?
With this, it's guaranteed that your equipment will be protected from such dangerous levels of voltages, even when you are not around. So it will greatly impact the Nigerian society.
Before you go into that room, just one word of your feeling right now walking into that door. One word.
Nervous.
Nervous. Wonderful. All right, we wish you the very best of luck and see you on the other side. That was Benson about to go into the hot seat to pitch his ideas to potential investors. And trust me, it's not so easy. But when you think about it, like he said, there's nothing you can do about it but just go in and hit the bull. Wow, you just feel like you've done a lot of work in there. So tell us, how was your experience in that room?
Okay, my experience, I was really frightened, but I scaled through. You know, when I was looking at the number of people, the kind of people I was presenting my innovations to, man, it was really scary, but I pulled through. I'm happy. I thank God.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think you've been able to leave an impression in the investors?
To be frank with you, I will say 8 over 10.
Wow, 8.
Yeah, I felt a little bit confidence in myself, so that's why I gave myself 8.
And how about the reaction from the investors?
Well, the reaction was okay.
Where do you see your product in the next 4 or 5 years, foreseeable future?
Okay, I wish to export this product to other African countries or other countries outside the continent of Africa that suffer the same problem with us. It's not going to end in Nigeria, of course. So in the next 5 years, I wish to export the product to those countries.
So expand your market base.
Yes. iFair has been of help to me. They have really helped me. They have gone a long way to help me. So I'm very happy that I was part of this. I participated in this. I just wish iFair well. I wish iFair good luck in everything they are going to do in the future. I wish them good luck.
So how has your iFair experience been so far?
IFEA have make a laudable contribution to my journey, in the sense that they have provided me with space, equipment, and professional mentors that assisted me in developing my POC.
Can you tell us a bit about your product? What's it called?
My product is Hamed. Hamed is a natural thermal insulator.
So in a short while from now, you'll be going into the hot seat, into that room where you'll be pitching your ideas to potential investors. What's going through your mind, right now, before you go into that room?
And my expectation is for the investors to see the necessity of my project.
The engineer himself here, you're welcome back. So tell us about your experience in that room.
Alhamdulillah, I have successfully made my pitch. The pitch was fantastic.
Speaking about the investors, what do you think about their reaction towards your product?
The reaction toward my product was wonderful, and it is so encouraging.
Where do you see your product in the next coming years in the Nigerian market?
In a few years to come, I want to see it in the Nigerian industry. IFA, thank you. I really appreciate your effort, your contribution, and your assistance toward the realization of my journey. Their contribution should reach to so many Nigerians in terms of innovation and invention. Thank you, IFA.
I'm actually coming from a university. We did float a startup based on an idea we've been working with my students. So when we saw the advertisement for the fellowship, we did apply, and we were able to make it through the first round, second round, and now we are at the finals. So far we've learned quite a lot. It's a very steep learning curve, and now we are at this stage, and we are about to get in there to pitch. So I am very much optimistic, but I'm also a little bit jittery. I'm not exactly sure of what's going to be the outcome.
Very soon you'll be going into that room where you pitch your ideas, to potential investors. So how do you feel about this? Are you scared? You use the word jittery. How do you feel about going into that room? It might be the biggest day of your life,
Yeah. Well, though I said I'm jittery, but it's not like a make or break kind of a thing. So regardless of what the outcome is going to be inside there, it's still going to be a win for us. Either you come out with a deal, you come out with a recommendation, you come out with lessons. One of these has to happen at the end of the day. Our product is called Adana. It's a local dialect in Hausa. So it literally translates to storage. So what our product is doing, we are using it to give access to smart storage for fresh food vendors and fresh vegetable farmers.
This product of yours, how do you think it can impact the Nigerian society?
Definitely. Nigeria is still an agrarian society. We have quite a lot of people depending on farming. And then in farming, there is what they call the value chain. So whenever you talk about value chain or anything regarding food chain, then you have to put storage in the equation. Once you take out storage, then everything comes at once, and then it goes off again. So, but when you have storage, you can be able to create value. People can be able to sell products over time, and then they can be able to recoup their money which they've used in farming.
So just coming in from that hot seat now,
Yes.
what's running through your mind? How was the experience?
Well, the experience is a thrilling one. I did my presentation, but I had a couple of questions to answer. Investors are nitty-gritty people, and they are equally very curious. So I had to tell them, because it's a presentation in 5 minutes. So definitely what would happen after the 5 minutes, you'll be expecting so many questions to answer. So I tried to the possible best to answer those questions, and I'm optimistic of what's going to come. IFA has left an indelible mark, and what I'm just requesting, or my ask to IFA, is that this thing should be scaled to have more people. To have more impact, because the impact is definitely much. So for a nation of 200 million people, if we can have people coming to IFA in droves, then definitely the impact is going to be much. and as well to us, the pioneer fellows of IFEA. So we look into support from IFEA even after the end of this program. So that support includes access to investors, access to technology, training, and accelerator programs, and other kinds of perks and benefits that mostly come with programs like this one in developed countries.
How has your IFA experience been so far?
It's actually been wonderful, walking around IFA with expertise from Israel and people, very lovely people in IFA. I would say it's a very wonderful experience that I would like to experience again in the nearest future.
Okay, wonderful. In a minute or two, you'll be going into the hot seat.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, to pitch your ideas to potential investors.
Yeah, sure.
What's going through your mind right now?
I'm having the confidence looking at the value of my product.
How do you feel your products can impact the society, Nigeria in particular?
As I told you, we are facing a world crisis of lack of ventilators. That's my product actually, and this is what we don't have in the country. So regarding the population we have and the number of ventilators we have in the country, I think we're going to make a great impact.
Can you tell us about your experience in there?
It was actually beautiful. It was actually confident. I went in there confidently and I introduced my product, and from the face of the investors, I know by God willing, I'm gonna hit the target.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, tell us how you think you fared in there.
Well, nothing can be 100% perfect, but I'll say it's. Yeah.
About your products, where do you see it prospectively in the next coming years?
Well, it should be in the international market, not even at the local stage. So in the next coming years, I'm looking at it at the top level. It's been wonderful working with IFEA. IFEA has actually touched my life in so many ways. It has made me actualize my dream. It makes me transform my idea into a reality. And the most beautiful part of it is working with a very brilliant people. Expertise from Israel, people in the IFEA, they are so lovely. With this, I'm going to tell you that IFEA will ever be in our heart forever. Thank you.
We heard about IFEA Innovation Center about 6-7 months ago, and we decided to flow with their program. So far, it's been fantastic, and I'm saying a very big thank you to the team on ground that has been of help.
In a short moment from now, you'll be going through that door where it might be the biggest day of your life yet. So how do you feel about this, going into that door to pitch your ideas to potential investors?
Yeah, thank you. So while I know that our idea is a great one and it's going to be meeting so much need of Nigerians and Africans, I have a mixture of excitement and anxiety, right? It's like going into the shark's cage.
Your product, what's it called?
Electricity dispenser, EDIS. It's a smart energy management unit. This meter is going to be a very smart one that is going to ensure that energy is not stolen, then to ensure that customers get right time, accurate billing data of what they have used, and of course it ticks all the boxes that every current meter in the market is not ticking.
Hello, Tunji.
Thank
Wow,
you.
that was intense, right?
Yeah, it was.
But I can see you wearing a very good smile on your face.
Well, yeah. It was a good session. And I felt good. Happy that there were quite a number of questions that showed that the people followed what I was saying and that they have interest. I know I'll be talking to 1 or 2 possible investors after that.
Amazing. So where do you see your product in the next coming years?
Our roadmap says we should start from here, and then by January 2025 we'll be out there in Africa. And then so in 1 year, 2 years time, our product should be all over here, all around here in Nigeria. IFEA, thank you so very much. We appreciate the fact that you have brought in a number of talents and groomed, and then you have made everyone to come to get to this level. Thank you so much, and we believe that with this, we can have more innovators bringing solutions to major challenges that people are facing in Nigeria and in Africa at large. Thank you so much, IFEA.
My product is Sodre. It means smart solar dryer.
Very shortly from now, you'll be going into that room where you'll be one-on-one with potential investors. How do you feel about that?
Amazing. I can't wait to express how much our product can serve the people of Nigeria and Africa at large.
Any nerves whatsoever?
No, why? No.
So tell us, your products, how do you feel it can impact the Nigerian society?
post-harvest losses has been the greatest threat as far as food security is concerned in Nigeria. So it bothers me so much that I see prices of food products in the market doubles monthly. It means Nigeria is sliding into starvation mode. It is not proper.
I wish you the very best of luck as you go into that hot seat now to express your thoughts and your ideas to potential investors.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck. That was engineer Afam Unamani, who gave us an insight into his prototype, and we wish him the very best of luck as he comes out of that room.
My name is Pokuala Oluwasegun Isaac. It has been a fun journey with iFair.
So going into that room very soon, what's your take? Like, how do you feel? Are you excited? How is your feeling?
I'm having a mixed feeling, to be sincere. I'm excited that the whole world is going to sit down one place and be looking at me, and secondly, how will I be able to convince these investors to invest in my product?
Your product, what's it called?
CISA Power is a power storing extensions. All you have to do is just plug it like a normal extensions, detect that there's power, and initiate the charges of its standard battery that can be used for several devices.
How do you intend to affect the Nigerian market, the Nigerian society?
Yes, currently we see a lot of struggles in urban places. It's a common thing. We go to religious centers, we go to offices. People are struggling to get their phone charged because there is no power everywhere. So with this, you have extra power for your mobile devices.
How do you feel about your experience in there?
I felt like I performed well, extremely well. I thought the class of people I'm going to meet here, they will find it difficult to relate with the problem I'm solving. But it turns out the other way, that they are conversant with the problem and they felt that it's a problem that should be solved.
So where do you see your products in the next couple of years coming?
I'm not even looking at a couple of years. I'm looking at in the next few months, CISA Power will become an household product. Thank you, iFair. And I wish that more of these innovations, more of these solutions becomes a day-to-day product that people interact with. Thank you.
Right now, I'm here with yet another interesting innovator by the name
Christian Onyuziri.
Okay, so tell us about your experience with iFair so far.
Wow, iFair has been so beautiful. I joined the program over 6 months ago, and iFair has assisted us greatly, especially I myself, in innovating my product and bringing it up to the local standard, improving the local content.
Okay, so in a short while, you'll be going into that room where you'll be selling your ideas to people. How do you feel about that?
Wow, I can't tell you really exactly, but it's a feeling of greatness and it's a feeling of excitement. But I sure hope I'm going to do excellently well, and I sure hope I'm going to get those investors investing in my products.
Awesome, I hope so too for you, my man. Can you tell us a bit about your product, your prototype?
My prototype is actually the Iconet sprayer. By wheeling it, it just generates the power to spray.
How do you feel your products can impact the Nigerian society?
My product is going to impact the Nigerian society, especially those in the agro industry. Our small and medium scale farmers. Is going to improve crop yield and then reduce loss of time. Also, it's going to be improving their revenue, because a lot of time is spent when the manual process is being done, so finishing lately. But this time around, they're going to finish effectively and finish on time. Thank you.
All right. Awesome, awesome. I wish you the very best of luck as you go into that hot room.
As you can see, when I left here and when I went in there, it wasn't the same thing.
Yeah.
I told you there was this agitation and all that. But now, I think I'm coming out so wow, because I think I've got a investor coming in.
Tell us about your experience in that room.
My experience in there was wow. I got to have a feel of what it means to pitch. And when this is my first time of pitching, it was just my first time of pitching a product. So I got that experience and it was wow. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And from the reaction of potential investors, how do you think you've done on a scale of 1 to 10?
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna put myself 9. Come on.
Wow, that's a tall order, right?
Sure.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so where do you see your products in the next coming years in the Nigerian society?
Wow. I see my products where every farmer is having a feel and experience with my product. Let's say in the next 2 to 3 years time, because I got one reaction that shows that, when they come to see it, and then we're going to be discussing the way forward. Sure, every Nigerian or every agricultural farmer is going to be having my product in their hands. Thank you very much, iFair. Thank you, everyone. Without you, we wouldn't have come and done this far. So I want to say God bless you. And to others with great ideas, keep working on your ideas. Dreams comes true. Thank you.
Tell us a brief history about your experience with IFAIR so far.
IFAIR started last year, and it has been really amazing to have been part of this program because they have really helped me in transforming my ideas into innovation. So and I hope the innovation will eventually get into the market where people can get to buy it on the streets of Nigeria and maybe extend to part of other African countries.
And speaking about your ideas, your prototype, so to speak, what is it about?
My prototype is about a biogas digester where you use biodegradable waste and animal dungs in generating the biogas that can be used for cooking. During the development of the prototype, IFAIR provided us with mentors and experts in our field, which help us as a startup. I leverage on them in remodifying my design of my product, and this has helped me a lot. I think when I eventually go out there to present to the investor, they will like to buy into the idea.
Great. About your product, tell us how you think it can thrive in the Nigerian market.
So I think our product will thrive in the Nigerian market because we use the waste of yesterday to generate the power for today. And virtually every home in Nigeria uses power generation, and also they use fuel in cooking.
Shortly, you'll be going into that room where you'll be pitching your ideas to potential investors. How do you feel about that? What's going through your mind right now?
I'm feeling excited, and I think it's a good opportunity for me to be presenting to an investor, and I hope they eventually invest into the product.
Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best of luck, and see you on the other side.
I think I presented based on what I understand, but then I couldn't get any comments from the investor, which I'm quite not really happy about that. I really appreciate what IFAIR has done so far, and I pray they become bigger and better.
In a short while from now, you'll be walking through that door where you'll be face to face with potential investors. Tell me, what's going through your mind right now?
To be honest, what I have in mind is just go there, talk to these people, and be sure someone just walks out to me, "Hey, young man, I'm interested in your idea. How do we go from here?"
So are you feeling confident, nervous, jittery? What's running through your mind?
Yeah, it's okay to be nervous. Yeah, I would say I am a bit nervous. Yes. But it's good to be, it's a good sign. Like it means something nice is going to come out of it. So I'm confident something good will come out of it. If nervous, very sure I'm nervous.
Let's talk about your products for a minute. How well do you think it's going to fit into the Nigerian market and other markets prospectively?
Whoa, in the Nigerian market, I think it's a perfect fit because there's such a huge gap in fish demand, between fish demand and fish supply, and this gap we are coming to see how we can shrink it a little bit. So we all demand fish, we all take fish, we all need fish. So I think the product is perfectly fit for the Nigerian society. It has been a great ride. IFAIR has been good, SkillG has been good to us too, and it has been a good ride all the while. And I'm feeling excited thus far among all of us that applied, and I could get this far. It was nice, it's a good feeling. I feel great.
Hey, how you doing, my man?
Hey, I'm good, bro. What's up now?
I'm alright. Oh, you sound so excited about what went on there.
It's a good feeling that at least I was able to communicate to my audience, and I think we had a communication. Yes.
Okay. Tell us about your products. Where do you see it in the next coming years, prospectively?
Yeah, I think my product in 3 years is going to be great. I think in the Nigerian market in the next 3 years, you're going to be hearing of aquaclose as a recirculatory system. It means to save money, it means to save costs, especially for our farmers. Yeah, I think the product is going to sell and it's going to be dominant in the Nigerian market. It's quite nice to have been here, and I really appreciate all efforts they are putting to make sure my idea has come into reality.
How has the IFAIR experience been so far for you?
It was wonderful. But it's been wonderful. Let me know, like to you. I've really learned a lot. The coaches, the experience here is just wonderful. In fact, I really enjoy myself.
Speaking about your prototype, what do you call it?
We Clean.
weakling. In a short while from now, you'll be going into the room where you'll pitch it to potential investors.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's running through your mind now? Are you excited? Are you scared? Are you nervous?
I'm in between actually. I don't know. I can't really see, but at the same time I'm excited, and at the same time something in me is frightening, like I'm scared.
Where do you see this product in the foreseeable future?
I see it, capturing the whole city of Abuja, like, making the city of Abuja a clean and a safe place.
How do you think it can impact the Nigerian society?
It's not only impacting Nigerian society alone, but is contributing in order to reduce the global warming the whole world is suffering now. One of the major factors that contribute to global warming is waste pollution, and that is what Reclaim is solving, in order to move waste from where it's not needed to places needed. So Nigeria is going to benefit from this very, very much.
Wonderful. With the expressions going on now, I can imagine how well you do inside there. So thank you very much, and we wish you the very best. See you on the other side. How was the feeling in there? Was it tense? Was it emotional? Or was it just simply easy?
It's kind of tense, actually. I will not lie to you. A bit tense, but of course, I scale over those things. Those things cannot stop me.
Tell me, how confident are you that your products would be invested in?
Some certain question that arises from many of the investors, it shows to me that they are interested in my business and they really want to invest in it. I feel you guys have really you have transformed life indeed. You have transformed ideas into reality. I really appreciate that. It's a stepping stone for greatness. So of course, I wish the best. I wish more of this can be spread about. I wish more of this kind of thing in Nigeria. Of course, Nigerians have a lot of innovation ideas that are dying every day. But if you have something like this, in fact, the sky will be the limit.
I'm representing Rescue Plus.
Tell us about the experience.
The IFA experience has been so wonderful. In fact, they have trained us, incubated us, nurtured us, and we are standing at this moment to give out the best to the country.
In a short while from now, you'll be going through that door where you'll be meeting potential investors to pitch your idea or rather to pitch the idea of a prototype to them. So tell me, how do you feel about this? What's running through your mind now? What kind of emotions?
I feel so excited because this is an opportunity for me and my team to showcase our skill and idea to the world. The Rescue Plus is a device that detects an accident when it occurs and sends signals to rescue operators, which dash down to the location and scene of the accident and be able to rescue the victims.
This product of yours, how do you think it can impact the Nigerian society or even Africa or the world?
Yes, it will reduce the rate of loss of lives, whereby increasing the capital human development.
Thank you very much, and we wish you the very best as you go into the hot seat, and hope to see you when you get out successful.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I've got yet another amazing innovator. Can you tell us your name, madam?
Kenneth Chukwuaro.
Very soon, you'll be going into that room where you'll be on the hot seat talking about pitching your ideas to potential investors and things like that. Okay, so how do you feel about that?
I'm excited to hear critical insights on my products. Then I'm excited to hear their inputs and know how I'll help them and help the society. So I'm excited.
Tell us a bit about your product.
Okay, my product is a biofertilizer that, unlike the chemical fertilizers that farmers use, will restore the soil's fertility and improve the quality of crops and harvest.
Your IFA experience so far, how has it been?
Well, I've met a lot of people. I've heard, before this was just an idea, so I've been able to develop my prototype, which is good, and I'm meeting a lot of experts that will tell me what I need to do more and how I can help a wider audience. So,
how do you think or feel that this product can impact Nigerian society or Africa at large?
Widely, Nigerians, Africa at large, we need food. There's food insecurity, so it will improve food productivity, food safety, and also help our environment, so it's a win-win.
Excellent, excellent. I wish you the very best of luck and see you on the other side. Tell us about your experience in there, the hot seat.
Like any other pitching session, there was nervousness and there was also passion to let other people know about this your idea and how it's going to help them while listening to the investors' input. So it was a mix of different emotions.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think you did?
10.
10. Wow, 10. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So where do you see your product in the coming years, both in Nigeria, Africa, and globally as well?
In the coming years, I hope to cover the 36 states and sub-Africa, like Pan-Africa too. I want to spread that that good news of clean food and environmental care from using less chemicals in our soil. So, thank you for the opportunity, and I hope you're able to spread this this innovation incubation and to other people in other parts of. Since it's new, I hope it's able to cover more ground in our country because we need more things like this.
I've been given this privilege to prove my concept by using locally sourced material to create a machine that can feather 4 birds in 17 seconds and 450 birds in an hour.
So tell us about your iFair experience so far. How's it been?
It has been awesome here. They have given us the leverage to use the tools and everything around to work on our project and make it better.
Okay, and this project of yours, how well do you think it can fit into the Nigerian market?
Actually, we are having issues with the ban of frozen chicken. So I think with this my product, our local poultry farmers can scale up.
Okay, so you're now going into a room full of potential investors, and it's going to be a hot seat per se. So what's your emotion like walking into that room?
I'm not too nervous, but a bit.
Ours is affordable, accessibility, and user-friendly. Thank you so much.
Ralphie, my man, high five.
Yeah.
How did it go in there?
It was actually perfect. Yeah.
Wow, I can tell from the smile on your face. So what went on there?
I actually presented my product and I went straight to the point. I told them how the product functions and my market, who I'm actually selling this product for, which are the poultry farmers, hotels, and everything went very well. It was aligned and they were so happy.
Wonderful, wonderful. And where do you see your product in the foreseeable future?
I see it going into the international market. I want to say thank you to IFA and all the organizers of this program. God bless them so much for me. Thank you.
Remember, it's still iFair, and we're keeping it locked till the very end.
The initiative is amazing, nothing less than a revolution when it comes to bringing ideas into reality. This is something that has not existed, neither in Nigeria nor anywhere else in Western Africa or in Africa in general. They say you give a man a fish, you gave him a meal. You teach him how to fish, you give him meals for life. We wanted to teach how to fish. Those investors that came here to listen today are listening to the pitches of the innovators, the fellows that have put their time and effort bringing their ideas into reality. But it's not only that, because now those innovators, if this idea is not getting the investments they want, they know the process, they know how to go about it, they know what to do and how it works. And they are able to take what they learned here and apply it in their next idea until they do get those investments, until they're able to make it big and build their companies and create jobs for Nigerians. We are very proud to see it. For us, changing the mindset for people believing in their dreams and believing it's possible, it's what it's all about. I think this iFair is already a success because we did manage to do this, and we are very proud of each and every one of our fellows, our partners, the mentors that guided them, and everyone that had a part in this great event. We are looking forward to iFair 2021-2022.